Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Reine Des Fleurs. And we're back on Leon again. Our second round of visits with all the knights, so we're back to him again. And this time we are going for a walk with him to just have a nice casual little chat. Unfortunately, as he came to see us, the twin butterflies attacked him, saying that they thought he was a beast or a bug or something like that. And yeah, I said in the last episode too, I had the feeling this is going to be a common occurrence between Akane Rui and Leon. I don't think they're going to do this with the other knights. I think it's just going to be with him. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. They don't even come up with excuses. By the way, Violet invited me, so I just came here to pick her up. Aren't you guys the ones who should be punished for insulting the princess's guest? Huh?
That's not fair to use princess's name as your excuse.
Haha, say whatever you want. So childish. Well, he actually might get along with these two then. Before the situation gets any worse, we'd better be going. Leon, we should go now. Yes, we better before we waste our time here. This is the chance for us to be alone. I want to be with you as long as I can. Yes.
Princess, if he tries to do anything weird, please call for help. If anything happens to Princess, we'll kill you. Keep that in mind.
I'm not going to do anything. They'll treat me like a loose cannon. Akane, Ruri, I will be fine, so please be good, okay? I entreated the twin butterflies to be calm and left the mansion with Leon. This is a park where many Hanabito gather and rest. A female Hanabito approached us as we were having an informal discussion during our walk. Oh, Princess! How do you do? Nice to meet you. Oh, you are with Mr. Leon today. Thank you so much for that other time. Oh, look who's here. Do you know her? He saved me before when my leg was hurt. Is that right? Princess, as long as you are with Mr. Leon, you should feel safe. Have a nice day. She bowed politely and left. She complimented me. Did you hear that? You'll be safe as long as you're with me. I appreciate your kind act towards her. Thank you, Leon. Well, that's not what I wanted to say. Or maybe you meant not what I wanted to hear. I'm not sure. Oh, Mr. Leon, you're here, and with Princess as well. Another person. Oh, it's you. You came just at the right time. Are you free sometime this week? I got something special. Please tell the regular members as well. Really? Well, I'm looking forward to it. Excuse me, Princess. Have a wonderful day. Who was that person? He's one of my drinking companions. We gather sometimes and drink all day and night. There's about 10 of us. Well, maybe 20 at most. That's great. When did you even get to know all those people? I was walking around to kill time, and ended up meeting a lot of people. Somehow, I just clicked with everyone I met. Generally, Hanabito are characteristically rather calm, but they are also usually cautious and watchful. In spite of this, he accumulated so many friends in such a short period of time. He must be gifted with a magnetic personality. But, you said you were killing time. Are you feeling bored with life here? Well, that's not it. I just can't stay in one place too long. Even when I was on the land, I was always traveling around the country. I have even traveled abroad. It was interesting to see different cultures. I am feeling a bit envious, because I only know part of Dom. I'd be happy to tell you stories of my travels anytime. Thank you, but first of all, I want to hear about your homeland. Oh, you're interested in that now? Perfect! I can tell you everything about it! Starting Revia. Winner condition. Show interest in Leon's story and listen attentively. That sounds easy. My homeland, the northern country of Pivone, has the largest mass of all the countries. But most of the land is covered in forest, so it's not easily habitable. That means that it is abundant in nature. That may sound good, but the country has a cool climate, so the types of plants that can grow there are limited. One good thing is that the summers aren't overly hot, but the winters can be extremely harsh, with temperatures so cold that if you took a wet cloth outside it would freeze in a second. Is it that cold? I can't even imagine it. If I experienced such cold, I might even die. Well, the temperature is severe, but it's a nice country. We have good drinks and good people. And the snow scenery is the best. It turns silver everywhere. It's such a magnificent view. Snow? I have never seen it before. I'd like to show you if I could, but Partadom seems to be in perpetual spring throughout the year. Does any of what I'm saying make sense to you, even though we're from totally different environments? I'm having fun hearing about things that I have never even imagined. Of course I can't picture them perfectly. What else do you want to know? Ask me anything. Well, I heard from Gislan that Pavone is famed for its hunting dogs. Dogs? That's a very good question. You are my woman after all. Thank you? Leon, do you like dogs as I imagined? Of course! If you don't like dogs, then you aren't from Pivone. Back home, we had 5 dogs. Aww. I love that he's so happy about dogs. Look how happy he is about them. He loves them. That's my kind of man. I love dogs too. I've always been a dog person. Although, you know, we don't heap it on. We don't have a whole bunch of dogs at once. We usually just have one dog at a time. Each one was huge, and they loved me most. Of course, their hunting skills were superb. Since I was a kid, we used to go hunting and catch so many things. Whenever I returned home, they got so excited and jumped all over me. They were just so cute. I'm sorry. When it comes to dogs, I just can't control my emotions. He was so excited that I didn't even have a chance to say anything, but... cute. The other one was interesting. You look so cute. Huh? I'm sorry, but you looked like a small child when you were talking about dogs. A child? How could you say that to a real man like me? No, wait a minute. Do you like cute boys by any chance? If so, I can be your... What in the world is he thinking here exactly? That's a different matter. Damn, that's very cold. Not really, I think you were going somewhere weird with that, Leon. I'm not really sure exactly what was going on, but it was getting weird. But I got to see another good face from you again. So, for now, I'm okay with that. He gets too excited by every little thing. Look, Leon, can I ask you one more thing? Ah, sure, ask me whatever. Since I have never been outside of Partadom and can only imagine, was it hard for you to leave your homeland where you had always been loved? No, not really. What? I mentioned it, but I used to travel around a lot. So there really weren't any obstacles for me to go to a new place, and there wasn't really anything for me to regret leaving back behind in my homeland. So you are not really attached to it? I barely ever stayed home, and I even felt stifled staying in my own house. It was my job to travel and report the state of the world to the kings of each country. You had such a duty.
Yeah, the current king was my friend, so he gave me that position so I could act freely. I wasn't really taking it seriously, but because of my family name, I couldn't do just whatever I wanted, which was very bothering.
Leon. Speaking of which, Oronami told me that Leon doesn't look like a member of a royal family. Well, so on to that next topic, which we will cover in the next episode because we are out of translation for this one at the moment. Oh, but Leon was so cute talking about dogs, and I just adore him for being so enthusiastic about them. I would love to see him playing with the dog in this game. I wonder if they had dogs in Partydom. They haven't really mentioned anything like that. Alright, well, I hope to see you in some of my future videos, and I'd be grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.